What's up, everybody? For this Skyrim mod video, I'm featuring Customizable Camera. So this is a pretty simple mod that gives you a few options for customizing the camera in-game. So with Customizable Camera, it's a MCM menu mod, so you need Skyrim script extender and you also need SkyUI to use it. So here you can edit all the kind of different camera settings for both being out of combat and in combat when you're in third person. So here's what the kind of basic vanilla game is like, right? So it's a little bit to the right of the shoulder of your character in third person. And when you go into combat, it centers on you, but also zooms out a bit. And there's some other miscellaneous options that perhaps not everyone likes. I mean, for me, I like having my camera centered on my character. So with this mod, you can go ahead and change that. So let's go ahead and change a few settings, such as centering the camera on my character when I'm not in combat, as well as taking out the zoom when you go into combat or when you pull out your weapon or whatever, because that's kind of immersion breaking, right? Kind of takes you out of the moment. So I'm gonna set that to 0. So all these different settings have descriptions for them, so you can kind of gather what they're gonna do. So again, right now I centered the camera on my character when I'm not in combat, and then I disabled the zoom by setting the zoom to 0 when I am in combat. And let's see what other settings I can change here. The pitch down zoom. This is kind of annoying when you look down at the ground. It kind of zooms out the camera, so I'm going to disable that as well by setting that to 0. Like so. Now, to get some of the changes to work, you have to sheath and unsheath your weapon. So now you see that in third person, my camera is centered on my character, like so. And then when I go into combat, it stays centered on my character. It just goes up. And again, you can change whether or not you want that, that setting for you going vertical here. I do kind of like it since it gives you a little bit more field of view of the battleground, so I'm going to leave that on. But overall, Customizable Camera is a really good utility mod for those that want to customize their camera to make it fit their playstyle and their needs. And it just gives you a lot more customizability than the vanilla game, which give you no options. And then in order to change the camera, you'd have to go open up a ini file and change it from there. Anyways, that's it for this Skyrim mod video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to endorse the mod if you like it, and subscribe to my channel to see more Skyrim mod videos like this one. See ya.